Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now this lesson is going to be based on a bus that hit multiple vehicles on I-95 in Virginia, resulting in 5 dead, including 2 kids and 44 people being hurt. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says 5 people, including 2 children, are dead and dozens are injured after a multi-vehicle crash involving a motor coach early Friday morning on Interstate 95 southbound in Stafford County. According to the Virginia Department of Transportation, the crash happened near mile marker 146, about 2 miles south of exit 148 for Quantico. As of noon, all southbound lanes of I-95 reopened. The crash happened around 2:35 a.m., where traffic was slowing ahead of an upcoming work zone, according to Virginia State Police. Investigators said the truck, which was operated by EMP Travel and heading from New York to Charlotte, North Carolina, failed to slow and slammed into a Chevrolet Suburban. The Suburban was then forced into an Acura SUV as well as additional vehicles. The bus struck additional vehicles as well, according to VSP. In coordination with VSP, the National Transportation Safety Board is sending a team to conduct a safety investigation into the deadly crash. Officials confirmed 5 fatalities among the occupants of the vehicles struck by the bus. In addition, 44 people were taken to area hospitals. 3 of those people are reported to have critical injuries. 4 of the people who were killed in the crash were in the Acura SUV, according to state police, including a 45-year-old man, a 44-year-old woman, a 13-year-old girl, and a 7-year-old boy, all from Greenfield, Massachusetts. The 5th person who was killed is a 25-year-old woman from Worcester, Massachusetts. She was in the Suburban. Providence Christian Academy in Greenville shared a statement confirming the death of the family in the Acura. They said the family was cherished. It's like it was a cherished part of our school community, and their loss is being felt deeply by our students, families, faculty, and staff in a statement obtained by ABC News and posted on the school's website. That at this time, our focus is on caring for our school community and supporting those who are grieving, school officials wrote. Out of respect for the family and for our students, we ask that their privacy be honored during this difficult time. A spokesperson with the Stafford County Fire and Rescue said one of the injured was flown to a hospital while all other victims were taken to several local hospitals within the region via ambulance. Mary Washington Healthcare told 7 News they received a total of 19 patients from the crash. 7 patients were taken to the trauma center at Mary Washington Hospital in Fredericksburg. 5 have been treated and are being discharged, and 2 remain in critical condition. 12 patients were taken to Stafford Hospital in Stafford. Those patients are in overall good condition and have been discharged. Authorities said the crash remains under active investigation and charges are pending. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger shared the following statement on social media. It says, "My office and our state agencies have been working to respond to the deadly crash on I-95 that occurred early this morning. My heart is with the families and loved ones of those who lost their lives, and I am praying for a quick recovery for those injured. Yeah, so, just more judgment from the Lord, more heavy, deadly judgment. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yet and the Heavenly Father caused that entire, you know, situation that happened. Because it wasn't an accident. The Lord had that happen to bring judgment upon all of those people. Zephaniah 3 and 5, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. And that's right. This was the Lord's judgment. The 5 people who died, the 44 people who were injured, that was all the judgment of the Heavenly Father. And through the Spirit, myself and other brothers have been saying that judgments like this were going to keep happening. And they were going to get worse, and more people were going to be wounded and killed when the Lord, caused these things to happen. There's a lot of people who are going to perish before summer. And there's a lot of people who are not going to make it to see the end of this year. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And this is what the Lord does with his judgments, or through his judgments. He kills and wounds wicked people. According to Psalm 7 and 11, it says, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And judgments like that crash, that multi-vehicle crash, are just evidence of the Lord's anger, or proof of it. First Samuel 2 and 6, the Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yeah, so for the 5 people who died, the Lord is the one who killed them. The Lord is the one who decided that he wanted them to die. And so he created a scenario in which that would play out. Job 4 and 7, remember I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? And the answer is that nobody has perished being innocent, nor were the righteous ever cut off. So those people who died in this multi-vehicle crash, they were not innocent. That family of 4 that perished, they were not innocent in the eyes of the Lord. Because what you have to understand is that if the Lord deems someone to be innocent and righteous, he's not going to kill them. He's not going to put them in the middle of some deadly car crash. But people that the Lord deems to be wicked and people that the Lord is angry with, yeah, they very well could end up in the middle of a car crash, a multi-vehicle car crash, such as the one that I read about. Verse 8, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And we are in the time and season of wicked people with whom the Lord is angry with, reaping what they've sown. Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And for those 5 people, it was just their time to die. And there was nothing that could have been done to save them, because it was the will of the Lord for them to perish, just like with everybody else who dies, regardless of how it manifests. And like I said, we are in a time where a lot of people, they're not going to make it to the summer. There's a lot of people who are not going to make it to see the end of this year. There's a lot of wicked men, women, and children who are going to die because they've angered the Lord. They've provoked him unto wrath. And now their judgment is being brought upon them. So we can expect to see a lot more deadly car crashes, multi-vehicle crashes, and other forms of judgment from the Lord that result in more wicked people being taken off this earth. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit, showcasing some more of the Lord's righteous judgment. Closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, for putting the Spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.